Hello and welcome back to another sewing vlog. Today we'll be making a short project that's a little more simple since there's just those times where you just want to make something casual and fun to wear. In this video, I'll be showing you my progress on how I made my red light green light girl from Squid Game. I made this cosplay last year, so it's been a while. Of course, you can easily buy or thrift this outfit since it's quite simple, but I had leftover fabric in my stash. Also, with season 2 being recently announced, this is also the perfect time. I love being able to use my stashed fabric because that means I don't have to buy any new materials. For the dress pattern later, I'm using one of my base bodice that I already owned. For the blouse, I'm also using the commercial pattern Simplicity 1941. It's one of my to-go for blouses, making because of the princess theme. I made a few adjustments to it, such as the collar, since her collar is more rounded like a Peter Pan collar. With that, I cut out all the pieces of the pattern onto the fabric and sewed them together. I overlocked the inside of the seams for a clean finish and then top stitched them afterwards. Then I worked on the front facing where the buttons will be. For the front, you basically fold it in once and then you fold again on the other side in order to flip it out, if that makes any sense. Here's what the inside and outside looks like along with the top and bottom corner. Next up is sewing on the collar and sleeves. Ignore the discoloration for now. This fabric was from an old dye project that didn't seep through, but I'll go ahead and dye it again so it doesn't have these awkward random spotting. With the blouse mostly sewn together, I added on the marking to start making the buttonholes and sewing on the buttons. And the blouse is all complete and I dyed it off screen. Next up is the dress. I already had a pre-made top base bodice which I just need to make alteration to, such as the neckline. I made a quick mock-up just to see the fit of the front. I had everything all cut out and interfaced since the fabric I'm using is a poly base and that didn't have the best structure. I'm also doubling the top part as my lining, so I'm only interfacing the outer part. To attach the lining and fabric together, I just sew the neckline and the armhole together, leaving the top shoulder open, which I'll then connect the back part to the front hole and then pull them out through the bottom. Now it's time for the skirt. I just barely had enough fabric to make and gather it all together. This fabric also frays like no tomorrow, so I went ahead and overlocked the edges that I'll be gathering. Then I sewed the skirt on the outer part of the bodice and folded the inside of the bodice and attached that onto the skirt after. For the zipper, I did a bias tape binding for the inside of the zipper to seal the raw edges after attaching it on. The inside is tacked down by hand sewing it onto the inner bodice so that the zipper lays flat down. I added a bow onto the back as my own personal and final touch. With that, red and green light girl is all finished. She was a short and fun project that was simple to put together. She was also my to-go comfy cosplay and I got to wear her a few times since I like getting wears out of the things I make. I mainly made her to wear with some of my other fellow Squid Game gangs and those were fun shenanigan times. Thank you all so much again for watching. I have more projects coming up, mostly backlog right now, but I hope you'll stick around and stay tuned for more. Bye!
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god!